Osvaldo Godoy here from Florida Tennis Magazine, and today we're at the beautiful Wellington at the National Polo Center. Uh, we are with Owen, Aiden, and Barry, and they have an amazing story. So, first of all, thank you so much for your time, guys, here. And I want to start with you, Barry, asking you about how. Tell me a little bit about how this idea of this journey began. Did you came up with the idea? How was the initial reaction of the kids when they heard it?
Well, it was about 5 years ago or so, and they were looking at a map of the United States, and they were like, "Pap," they call me Pap. They were, "Pap, what is this?" And I go, "It's a map of all the states. So here's our state in Florida, and here's different states you've been to." I said, "You know what? When you get to be in the fifth grade, I will take you to every state, and we'll just go visit every state." Well, that was the end of it, but they would bring it back up, and they would say, "Hey, Oklahoma, we're going to go see Oklahoma." Remember, in the fifth grade, and it was just kind of that thing, like a dream. But then they got to be pretty good in tennis, so we decided, you know what? Let's go play in a tennis tournament in every state.
Perfect, perfect. So you're twin brothers, is that correct? Perfect. So let me ask you a little bit about when did you start playing tennis? How did you fall in love with the sport?
Well, it's a fun sport because you get to fight, and I'd say I started around 6, maybe. Yeah, 6.
And you guys are from here, from Wellington?
Well, we were born in North Carolina, and yeah.
Okay, okay, perfect. And who's your coach, guys? Maybe you can answer this question. Where do you train?
We have a couple coaches, but he's our main coach.
Perfect, perfect. Tell me a little bit of the lessons throughout these first years that your coach, your main coach, gave you. Who wants to go first?
Well, just don't give up and keep fighting and just working on technique and just not giving up.
Perfect. And Barry, so you guys started with this journey in June. Which states did you go to? Which tournaments did they play? And what happened in the middle that you guys have to stop? But now you're gonna do it again in January of next year.
Okay, you can be the star of this answer.
Okay, so we went to 8 states. We went to Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina, Virginia, Maryland,
Okay.
Delaware,
Wow.
and what else?
A couple other states.
A couple other states.
And then you were in Boston,
And then-
what happened?
Yeah, we were in Boston, and we were at a big playground, and there was like a really steep hill, and there was like a hole at the bottom, and I jumped over it, and I just landed wrong, and I broke my leg.
Oh, so you guys had to stop the journey for a little
Yeah.
bit. And the main goal was to do in 365 days
Mm-hmm.
to go to the 50 states and play a tournament in every single of the states.
Correct. And so we did 8 states, and we also play golf, not in a tournament, but just play golf. And we played golf in all 8 states, and so
That's great. That's great. So now you guys are doing it back in January. How is your injury? Are you recovering from it
Yeah,
still?
it's getting better. It's still a little broken, but yeah, it's getting a lot better.
Perfect. And so you guys, before doing this journey, you used to play tournaments here locally in this
Yeah.
area.
Mhm.
How do you, Barry, as their coach, do you manage, because they're still very young and they're gonna play so many tournaments in these different states. And in tennis, you win, you lose, and playing so many tournaments, you win and you lose almost all the time, very often. So how do you help them maintain their mentally balance, make them to be mentally balanced? When they win, they're not the best. When they lose, they're not the worst. How do you help them with that?
well, a great tennis teacher, Dennis Vandermeer, always said you needed to win 2 out of your 3 matches. So you might win the tournament this weekend and you were 4-0, but you need to lose a couple of matches the next time you play so that you end up winning 2 out of 3, have like a 66 winning percentage.
Wow.
And so I try to maintain that and follow that.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, guys. Now tell me a little bit about. In January, you're gonna go back to this journey to visit these different states. What are your next couple of stops?
You know?
The first one's going to be Louisiana, and when we're 11, January 20th, we're going to be in Oklahoma, and we're gonna go to a lot of sports games, and I'm looking forward to a lot of states, especially Utah, because we love snowboarding.
Okay, cool. And from the states you visited already, which ones did you like the best?
Probably Georgia and North Carolina.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. And what are the lessons that you learned in tennis throughout this journey? I'm sure you play more tournaments that you usually used to play, and you're really living the life of a professional tennis player. That they travel and they play the next day. What lessons do you think you learned in these past months?
We usually don't practice a lot because the tournament's like in a couple days, so it's really back-to-back tournaments, and it's like hard to just play a tournament right after another tournament. But I like tournaments, so I think it's really fun.
Yeah. So you think that playing so many tournaments is it becomes your practice, and there's not a better practice than playing a match, right?
Yeah.
Perfect, perfect. Um, Let me ask you also. Um, so we're here in Wellington. Do you like to have you played clay in clay? Have you played in hardcourt? A little bit of both. What are your favorite surfaces?
I like clay and hard, but out of them all, probably like grass the best.
Okay. Have you played in grass yet?
Yes.
Okay.
We went
Where
to Boston.
in
We
Boston?
played the grandfather grandson.
Okay. How is that?
It's good.
So it's grandfather with the grandson that they. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
doubles.
Doubles. Wow. How is that? It was good.
Yeah, it's really.
They need a better grandfather.
We won one match, and we're eighth in the nation in grandfather grandson. My favorite surface is probably red clay though.
Okay. Okay. And what are your favorite players on the tour right now?
My favorite
You can
my
go.
favorite player is center.
Okay. Yannick Sinner. Good.
Center, yeah.
Perfect. And were you able to play some doubles together?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you like more singles? Do you like more doubles?
Doubles.
I like singles, but we've won the international Little Mo in doubles.
Oh,
in the
really?
eights. And yeah,
Wow.
we've won a lot of tournaments, so we're good.
Wow, that's great.
We'll start January 1st, and first week in Louisiana, then Mississippi, then Oklahoma, then Texas, and New Mexico, and on until we do all 50.
Perfect. And outside of the tennis court, I know that the main reason of visiting the States is not just go and play tennis. There's a lot of lessons that you guys learn outside of the tennis court. Can you tell me a little bit about what you try to teach them visiting these States outside of the tennis court?
It's a big world out here, and you're going to meet people who think different from you, act different from you, and you got to learn how to tolerate, how to share, how to get along, how to learn. So it's a great opportunity for them.
Perfect. Can you think of a funny story that happened within the last few months while traveling?
Okay. We were in South Carolina,
Okay.
and we were at the house. There's like a Polaris. So Owen and me got to drive it, and we were driving it, and it was really fun. But it's not that funny. But
No, it's fun. It's really fun. What's your favorite memory so far of this journey?
Probably fishing.
Fishing. Okay.
Yeah.
So you do a lot of activities besides playing tennis. You go
Yes.
play golf. Who's better at golf?
Me.
wait. I'm way better at golf.
Okay.
I'm a way better putter than him.
I'm better at chipping and driving. He's better at putting.
Okay. How do you guys do with school?
We're gonna do homeschool, so
Okay. Is there a specific program that you guys do? I know there's a couple of online schools. Or
We just bought curriculum, and
Okay.
I teach them.
oh wow, that's
But
great.
they were telling earlier about me being the coach. They also have a couple other coaches.
Okay.
And so one time we were eating dinner with a guy, and he said, "Who coaches you boys?" And they said, "Well, Mark Jones. He's in West Palm Beach at Howard Park.
Yeah.
He's
know him.
he's the encourager, and then Scott Williams at the Polo Club. He is the technical coach, and then our Pap, he's the screamer." And so the baseball coach said, "Well, I feel like the screamer will take you further than anybody."
Wow. That's great. That's great. So where can people follow you maybe on social media? How can they learn more about your journey as you start again in January of next year? Is there a
Right,
way?
the website is,
tenniswiththetwins.com.
Okay.
and then the Facebook and Instagram and all of that kind of stuff is at Tennis with the Twins.
Perfect. Perfect. Well, thank you so much for your time. We're gonna go now to the court and see them play a little bit. I mean, if you guys won the Little Mo in doubles a few years ago, I'm sure you guys are really, really good. So we're gonna see some videos of you playing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
you.